Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, we are talking about some good commands to use for a faction server. These commands should all be working as of June 2021, but the commands we're talking about in today's video are a replace command. So when you take items out of a chest, they come back over time. See, this one, it takes 4 seconds, but you can make it slower or faster, however much you want. I just made it 4 seconds, so it's harder to just take. And the next command is a scoreboard command, so that money thing on the right of my screen, that's a scoreboard command. And then also, we're not going to be talking about this command today because it's kind of like a redundancy. It's stupid. We'll be talking about the /spawn command, the /set_home command, and the /home command, and the anti-grief and the replace item command. So these commands may look difficult, but trust me, once you learn them, they're the easiest thing in the world, and they take like 2 seconds to make, and you can do really anything with them. You can make any command you want once you get the idea. You apply this to PvP servers, anything you want, and this sheep is really kind of not minding its own business. So but yeah, so you can use this for PvP servers. These commands are just kind of built for faction servers. So yeah, so like, but you can use these for PvP servers, SMPs, not really SMPs because they're just survival, but just anything you may need. Once you get the idea, you'll have it. So the first item the first command we're gonna be talking about are these two: the replace item command. And what this does is, if you look in my inventory, we have a book and quill that we can give more of. And the reason we have to use a book and quill is because sadly in Bedrock you can't do typable commands, because I don't know why. Or at least, if you can, please someone tell me how. I don't know how to do them. This is just the way I've learned, and this is the way I know how. It's not that much less efficient. It's not exploitable. Nothing of that sort. But the replace item command, it's pretty simple. It's just literally replace item space entity space at all players space slot dot inventory space 0 space writable book space 1 space 0. And here, I'll show it one more time. Pause the video if you need to. But so that's that command, and basically what that does is you can actually give yourself an infinite amount of writable books, but they're not really good for anything other than, like, I mean, I guess you could like send a message to a player if you want, but that's not really a bad thing. That's why I chose writable books, because one, like, I can do /set_home, so it sets my home to right here, and then you just drop it. Now my home's there, and if I go over here now, notice how it kills the command, and then we go over here, and then we do sign /home, and then it should have teleported us back. I might have typed a command wrong, but it all works. But yeah, so that's what that's for. Yeah. So the next thing we're gonna be doing is, oh, the reason it didn't work is because I was in creative. So let me go into survival so I can show you this actually. So I'm just in normal adventure right now because of the grief command. But you can actually, like, so let me set my home here. Actually, I've already done that. So we go over here and we do /home, sign and close, drop, kills me and brings me back right there. It's pretty cool. And then sadly it does have to drop the book and quill every time, cause it's stupid in my opinion, but it's whatever. It doesn't really matter to me. But it all works just fine. And now what we're doing is we're gonna do the anti-grief command, and this is probably one of the simplest commands in this. It's just game mode so it's game mode A, so game mode adventure, at player, so at closest player, radius 20, comma, M equals S. So this makes it so in a 20 block radius around this, nobody can break anything if they're in a default. Obviously, I'm in creative, so I can break stuff, and I'm an operator. But if they're just in survival, it'll put them back in when they get close to it and bring them back out to survival once they go away from it. But yeah, now we're going to get into the, I would say semi-default or difficult commands now. So, first one we'll be covering is the most difficult one, /home. And it's really actually not that hard, and this looks really intimidating, I know, but so it's just /execute or just execute at E bracket type equals item comma name equals quotation /home. And if you want this to be like /base or whatever you want it to be, / like claim or whatever, you just change that on every single command that's in this strip here. So it's just the name, and then you just change that name, whatever you want, and then end quotation in brackets, and then space, squiggly line, space, squiggly line, space, squiggly line, space, /game rule. Sorry, I didn't mean to press that button. /game rule, keep inventory true. So this basically makes it so, like, when you're about to die, you don't lose all your shit. So yeah, I'll show it one more time. Alright, next kind of chain command is pretty simple. It's execute at E type, execute at entity bracket type equals item comma name equals quotation /home, end quotation bracket. Make sure to space these out like we did last time, the squiggly lines. Kill at player. So this kills the player. And this just turns keep inventory off again. And then this kills the book that you have to drop. So it's, there you go, you can see it. I don't have to go over it every time. And then, sorry, I don't know if I showed you these ones. Show you them all one more time. There you go. And then set home, pretty simple. Execute at E bracket type equals item comma name equals quotation set home. Again, if you want to change it to like set base, whatever you want it to be, just change it there, and then change it in the other chain command block too. Don't forget that part, because that'll break your commands. And then end quotation bracket, space out your squiggly lines again. Execute at P radius 2. So that's just like a fail-safe really. And then space out your squiggly lines again. Make sure there's 3. I know it kind of looks weird because of how it's set up, but there's 3. Spawn point at P, and then all your squiggly lines, space them out. Don't forget that. And what those squiggly lines at the end do is basically just whatever coordinates you're at that time, it'll tell it that. So if you want it underground, and then this is just another, it kills the book that you have to drop to get the command to work. It's /kill at entity type, all that. And then remember, if you change the name to whatever you want, make sure to change it here too. And then here you go. You can see that one more time. And then I'll also show you this one more time. Pause the video if you need those, which you probably will if you're watching this video. And then we're not going to be going over this one today because this one just sets you back into survival. This is more for operators. I'll show you the command. That's just for operators, just in case, like, not really for players. This is /spawn, so this teleports you to spawn, or you can also do /hub, whatever you want. Execute at entity bracket type equals item comma name equals start quotation spawn. If you want to change it to like /hub or anything you want, /start, whatever, just change it here and then change it in the next command I'll show you. End quotation bracket, space out those squiggly lines, space, squiggly, space, squiggly, space, squiggly, space, TP at closest player. And then these are my spawn coords, But whatever your spawn coords are, you want to put there. So like if you're on an actual map, I'm on a super flat world, so it's always going to be 0, 0. But on an actual map, like a real kind of like world, it's not going to be 0, 0, I don't think. So yeah, just make sure you put whatever your spawn coords are there, and make sure also settings, and make sure your respawn radius is 0, and make sure you have immediate respawn on. That's just kind of a quality of life kind of change. Makes your life easier. And then, like I said, I won't really show this. I'll show these one more time, actually. And then I'll show these just because if you want them, you can have them, but I'm not really going to cover them. There you go. This is the scoreboard. So on the right of my screen, you see it. How that's there. That scoreboard is there. This is how you do that. So the scoreboard is sets up the dummy, so you can do all the other commands. And then I like to put redstone back here so you can turn it off if you have to and change it. But you can also set these command blocks to always active. Sorry. So this is it. This is the command. It's really quite simple. These commands are really easy. It's just / scoreboard objectives add money dummy. And then, so this is whatever you want the name to be of the, so like if I look on the command, you see how it says, or on the scoreboard, you see how it says money on the top. That's, you can change this. See if I, let's say I want it to be coins. I'll just change it, and then I'm going to go to this one, and I'll change this also to coins. And it's coins now, see? And then you just do that to add more players. And then, but yeah, so that's how you do it. So that's the command now. This is the, makes the sidebar. It's / scoreboard objectives set display sidebar coins, or whatever you want your name to be. You can also do colored text, and the way you do colored text is, I have to go on controller for this, sorry. You get this little squiggly. Sorry. You get this squiggly and then numbers. And if you want like a big font, but make sure to change it on every single one of these as well, not just the one. And then, but yeah, that's that. And then to get this to work, sorry I didn't change it correctly, but this basically adds players. See how it added me? Scoreboard players add at all coins 0, so that basically sets them at a start of 0 coins. And then this is what you want, and if you notice, just normally it would be spamming your chat. See, all these commands would be spamming your chat. You try and type and it just immediately gets flooded. So the way you turn that off, it's as you might have just seen. It's game rule, command block output, false, and then boom, and then see, it should work. And if you type now, it all works. And if that doesn't work, do game rule, send command feedback, but don't turn that off unless you have to. And then you just turn that one to false as well. So I'll let you see these commands one more time. There you go. And then this is a regenerating chest, so you're going to want this in like your hub. Whatever you want. Starter items, you can put whatever you want in here. It saves all enchantments, saves rules. See if I rules, they're all here. Not going to bother writing them, but the command is honestly the easiest one here. You put, so to get it to work, you just put all of the stuff that you want in this bottom chest, and then it clones it up here. And the command is really easy. It's clone space squiggly 1 space squiggly 1 space squiggly 3 space squiggly. Sorry. I'll let you see the command one more time. There you go. And then, yeah, that should pretty much sum it up, I'll go over the commands one more time. Sorry about that, guys. My hard drive ran out of storage, but I'll show the commands one more time so you guys can see them. We'll start with I won't talk about them, I'll just show them. This is the replace command. Pause the video if you need that one. And then this is the anti-grief command. This is all the home commands. Oops, sorry. This is the set home command. Sorry, I don't know if I got the right one. That's set home command. That's the other set home command, the kill command of it. This is the spawn command. Survival command. Scoreboard commands. And then the regenerating chest command. And then that's all of them. Thank you for watching this video. I really do appreciate it quite a bit. If you do kind of want more of these videos, if you want me to do more command videos, I think this is my first one on my channel. Just, I don't know, say something in the comments. Don't like the video unless you actually enjoyed it or if you found these helpful, because I can actually tell. And please, if any of these commands do not work or any of these commands have a way to be like more efficient, please, please, please tell me in the comments, because I really am looking for ways to make the best kind of faction server we all can. And if we all brainstorm together, we can really make a good one, I believe. So, I mean, if you liked the video, like, actually, if you found these commands helpful, like it. But if you didn't, I don't know, send a dislike. And if you know any way to make the commands better, just tell me in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.